name's Hillary. This is my testimony. My life before Christ was I went to church with my family every Sunday, and that's all I knew. I didn't talk to God. I didn't have a relationship with Him. I just knew to pray at dinner time or at bedtime. And then the Reed family came into my life, and they invited me to their church. I went. I got really involved. I got involved in the youth group, and we went on youth trips, and I just really loved it. And then on Sunday, I remember the pastor asking if we died tonight, did we know if we were going to go to heaven? And I remember thinking to myself, absolutely not. I do not know, and I want to. So he said, if not, bow your heads with me and say this prayer. Jesus, I know you died for my sins. Will you please forgive me for mine? And I remember looking up and just feeling so much joy. And he said, if you said that prayer, please come to the altar and pray with one of the leaders. This lady grabbed my hands, and we just started praying and crying. It was just so much, it's powerful. And I just remember it was life-changing. As I got older, anxiety and depression took over my body. I did not talk to God anymore. I did not pray. I had no relationship with Him whatsoever. I started going through relationship problems, friend problems, family problems, and I just got even more depressed. I felt like I was not good enough for anybody, and decided that I did not want to live anymore. And I tried to take my own life. And God that wasn't His plan for me. It wasn't my time. So I went in the ambulance, and there was a driver and a lady. A lady came back and said, can I pray with you? I said, absolutely, and grabbed her hand so fast and just started praying. I prayed for God to forgive me for everything I've done, for putting Him off and not having a relationship with Him anymore, and just to help me. I just wanted Him to help. And I remember a voice and saying, Hillary, you're going to be okay. I'm going to get you out. You're going to be fine. And I look around, and I then begin to start to think I'm crazy, because I just heard this voice in my head, and nobody was there but me and her. And I then felt peace. I knew I was going to be okay. I knew He's there for me still, even though I put Him off so much. And He did forgive me. So I get there, and 4 hours later, I have to go to the doctor, and the doctor asks why I'm there. I tell him why, and he just looks at me and says, well, you're not supposed to be here, are you? I said, absolutely not. And he said, you don't have any suicidal thoughts? And I said, no, I have a reason to live, and it's for God. And he said, well, I'm going to get you out. And right then and there, I look up and I just thank Him. I just keep telling Him I'm sorry. So I get out of the Bradley Center. I immediately start living my life for God, start reading the Bible. I start praying and have a great relationship with Him again. It felt so good. And I then met Patrick. We weren't involved in church. I watched services on my phone. Then we found Aletheia, and we got really involved so fast, and it was so great. And my relationship got even stronger with God. And so many great things just started happening. Patrick gave his life to Christ, and our relationship, mine and Patrick's, got stronger. We then found out what marriage is really all about, that God is the center of of a marriage, and we immediately wanted to get married for that reason. So we did, and my life has just changed drastically in the past 6 months. My faith is just unbelievably strong, and that is why I'm here getting baptized today. I haven't shared my testimony before for 7 years with really anybody because it was a painful time in my life, very emotional for me to tell. I thought people may judge me and think of me differently, and I didn't want that. But then as my faith started getting stronger and going to church every Sunday and listening to the services and home groups, it just made me realize that if people judge me, God doesn't judge me for doing that. He saved me. He forgave me, and that's all that matters.